Good morning, students. Now we will start our chapter number 6, that is known as life processes. In this chapter, we will study about the different processes and about the different types of nutrition and various system also. Now, first of all, there is a criteria to decide whether something is alive. Which are the characteristics that are used to decide whether the thing is living or not? The most important criteria to decide whether something is alive is movement. All living things move without the help of any external help. Some movements are easily visible, like the movements of body parts, whether some movements are not easily visible, like molecular movements. The molecular movements in cells and tissues is necessary for all life processes. Now the first topic, that is life processes. Now in simple terms, what exactly the life processes are? These are the basic processes in living organisms which are necessary for maintaining their life. The basic life processes are the nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. Now first, what is nutrition? It is the process of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body for life processes. Second, respiration is the process by which the food is burnt in the cells of the body with the help of oxygen to release energy. Third, transportation. It is the process by which food, oxygen, water, waste products are carried from one part of the body to the other. Fourth, excretion. It is the process by which the waste products are removed from the body. Waste products means the unwanted substances. For example, such as urine that we are discarding, that is the waste product, unwanted substance. Now next is about the nutrition. What is exactly the nutrition? It is the process of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body to build the body for growth, to repair the damaged parts of the body and for energy. Life on earth depends on carbon based molecules and most of the food are also carbon based molecules. For example, carbohydrate. The outside raw material used by living organisms are food, water and air. Through this, life exists and life is become possible due to all such substances. Now modes of nutrition. There are two main modes of nutrition. These are classified as autotrophic nutrition and the heterotrophic nutrition. First, the autotrophic nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organisms prepare their own food from simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, that is CO2, and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, students, it is a green pigment present in the green plants. Now, who are those that are responsible for doing this autotrophic nutrition? Example, all green plants and some bacteria. Second, heterotrophic nutrition, that is the another category of the nutrition. It is a nutrition in which organisms get their food directly or indirectly from plants. Example, all animals, fungi and some bacteria, they are included in the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Types of heterotrophic nutrition. There are three main types of heterotrophic nutrition. They are saprophytic, parasitic and holozoic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition is the nutrition in which organisms get their food from dead and decaying organisms. They break down the food material outside their body and then absorbs it. Example, mushroom, bread mold, which is a type of fungus, yeast, some bacteria, etc. They do such type of saprophytic nutrition. Next is parasitic nutrition, which is another type of the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organisms get their food from living organisms without killing them. Example, cuscuta, orchids, ticks, lice, leeches, roundworm, tapeworm, plasmodium, etc. Next is the holozoic mode of nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organisms take food directly and then digest and absorbs it. Means once the organism it's visualize the food in front of it, it just attracts the food and just engulf the food with the help of the digestive enzyme, and finally food is absorbed whole over the body. Example, organisms such as unicellular organisms such as amoeba and paramecium, they are responsible for doing this type of nutrition. And in case of multicellular, birds, fishes and humans etc. also, they are known for doing this holozoic mode of nutrition. Now nutrition in plants, that is about the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis in simple term, it is defined as is the process by which plants prepare food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The food prepared is carbohydrate which is stored in the form of starch. Oxygen is released in the process. Now this photosynthesis can be just summarized in the equation, that is here you can see that is 6 carbon dioxide molecules are there which combine with the 12 H2O molecules in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, which gives C6H12O6. This is what? This is the glucose molecule, and finally 6 H2O molecules and 6 oxygen molecules are released. Process of photosynthesis takes place in 3 main steps. First, the absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Second, conversion of light energy into the chemical energy and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Reduction of CO2 by hydrogen to form carbohydrates. These are the steps which are included in the process of photosynthesis. So students, this completes your types of nutrition and with what is the life processes that we have seen.